What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about value, how to gain some type of value in the dating world. Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Just click the red button below. I love you all forever and ever, along with the bell notification. And if you want to get your or you want to work with yours truly or get my course Attraction Academy, links are down in the description. So there's a reason I'm making this video. Not only do I get asked a lot on what's high value or how do I become high value, but I see a lot of the times that the mistakes that women run into are because of their value. Whether you don't value yourself, a lack of confidence, a lack of self-esteem, not work on yourself enough, or you don't value yourself, or again, you're something with your self-esteem or your confidence where these low ego type of like shitty men take advantage of the situation. There's a lot of times where I'm talking to a client and I'm like, this isn't even the dude's fault anymore. Like, this is yours. Like, we established that this guy's an asshole. You know that because we talked about it last time. But you still keep him around. Why? Why do you keep this guy around? And women say that they have low self-esteem, which I'm not like dogging on this. I agree. I've been there, done that. But it's, we're emotional-based creatures, and we make our decisions based on emotions. And, I always tell women, you get strong, like you get wrapped up with a guy, or it's hard to get over a guy, or a heartbreak, or you just can't let this guy go, even though he's playing you and treating you like shit for one of these four reasons, or all four, But it's a lack of self-esteem, a lack of confidence, fear of being alone, a lack of experience, so you really hold on to the experiences you have, or this guy fills some type of void, okay? But in this video, if, I guess to sum it up, women want to know how to gain value. You have to understand everything I set up to this point first off, okay? You have to understand, ask yourself why you're doing what you're doing. Number one, why you're doing what you're doing. Is it a lack of self-esteem? If it is, where is that coming from? Is it a complex? If it is a complex, is it a complex that you're creating? For example, like women will let these guys in, they will treat her like shit or have sex with her and then leave. Well, that's a shitty dude, but is it happening because you're allowing it to happen in the sense that, like I was just saying, you need this validation, or you're afraid of leaving this guy or cutting this guy off because who knows when another decent guy is going to come around, that he ends up taking advantage of you, right? Like, you got to start kind of asking yourself these type of questions. Value is easy to find. You find it within yourself by having a mission, a purpose, and always improving yourself, whether that's health, looks, body, mind, spiritual. I mean, like you just improve, and then you find someone who is on the same page as you in that sense. But that's not the issue, though. What the issue is, you get on the market and you get treated like shit. And a lot of you, I'm not saying all of you, I'm not trying to like blame women here. I'm just talking about certain people who come to me, now when I say certain people, I'm not talking about like a particular client, just a group of women with this mindset. And it's like, when a guy's treating you like shit, let him go. Let him go. I just had a client yesterday and we were talking about prize mentality. And I'm like, yeah, you need to let these dudes come to you. Like, because I had her as a client for a while, and she would always go to these dudes or give them the benefit of the doubt or this or that. And I'm like, have these dudes come to you. You got it. Like, a guy he's not going to value you if he doesn't have to work for you. Why? Because that's courtship. If there's no I'm not saying like make a guy jump through hoops. That's based on value. If he doesn't value you, he's not going to jump through the hoops. But that's what I'm trying to say. If there's a lot of women, he won't do shit, but she keeps him around. And she lowers her value because she fears being alone. And because of this, he takes advantage of the situation. This isn't all dudes, right? So there's good dudes out there. And this isn't all women. There's women out there who are like, nah, F this shit. But a lot of the times, I feel like when a client comes to me, I'm listening to her problem, it's either one of three things. It's she doesn't know how to attract the dude correctly. It's the wrong type of dude, just you guys are on two different pages, or he's a piece of shit, or he's emotionally unavailable. Or it's kind of like in the middle of both of these, where it's He's taking advantage of the situation because you have no backbone and you wonder why you're in the situation you're in, because I'm telling you to drop the guy. I'm telling you to leave. I'm telling you it's not going to work out and you don't want to listen. Well, yeah, Elliot, I know, but I don't want to do that. So what else do I do? Okay, well, that just tells me you're outcome dependent. So now you're really not going to win. Then she'll call me next week or 2 weeks later and she's still in the same situation. But what do? What do you mean? Well, okay, Ellie, what would you do if you're in my situation? The same thing I told you 2 weeks ago, woman. Dump his ass. Oh, but I don't want to do that. Okay, well, then pick your fucking poison. Pick your poison. And I don't want anyone to think I'm talking, again, about a particular client. I just do get this a lot. I get this every week. Where a woman's in the position she's in because she doesn't have a backbone just to cut the dude off. Right? For whatever reason, like I said, fear of being alone, insecurity, lack of options, or feeling a void, something like that. So literally, if you want to raise your value, ladies, just have standards. Just have standards. Oh, I do have standards. I just don't date anyone. No, but the guys you are dating, you're coming to me for, and they're treating you like shit. Cut them. Like, me liking somebody or you liking someone does not give them the justification to treat you like shit. You got to cut that off. Just because you like someone does not give him the right or the justification, or you should be more lenient for these type of dudes. Treating someone like shit is treating someone like shit. Taking advantage of someone is taking advantage of someone. You don't realize that, but that's what he's doing. And you like to justify it because you're in your own head saying, well, yeah, but he does this, though, and he does that, and he treats me really nice over here, and he wasn't always like that. I don't care how he fucking was back then. I don't give a shit if 90% of the time he's a nice guy. If he flakes on you, for example, he's a piece of shit. If he stood you up before, he's a piece of shit. If you guys are on different pages and he's taking advantage, whatever, he's a piece of shit, girl. You understand what I'm saying, okay? So that being said, if you want to raise your value, just have some standards. That being said, I love you all. Take care and peace.